Okay, so I see, being very literal here, I see stars, I see a sun, clouds, water, fishies, and sparkles, and Ashika's there too, I guess. But no, I see just like a lot of purple, very um, like dabbed almost brush strokes. A lot of detail, a lot of care obviously was put into this piece. It makes me feel curious. It makes me feel like mystical, but almost like whimsical in a way. Like it feels like a dream almost, in the sense of like if you listen to really like lo-fi music late at night, you just feel like you're floating. That's what this kind of feels to me. Um, it feels like I like the touch of blue. I don't know why, but the touch of blue with the fishes adds something a lot to the composition, and I think it just makes the whole thing kind of come together. Also, I like that all the fishes are in the same direction, leading lines. Yeah, it just makes me feel like I'm floating almost. That's what it feels like. To me, I guess the meaning would be like kind of existing in your own space, kind of like it feels like a piece that was sprung directly from the artist's imagination almost. And I think the water covering the mouth kind of leads me to believe that it's like, yes, it adds that element of mysteriousness, but it also makes me wonder if maybe the artist is being blocked from expressing their like imagination in some sort of way. And yet even in that, you see it's not being blocked by like, the mouth is not being blocked by like tape or something else. It's being blocked by yet another figment of their imagination, the water and the fish. And so this whole thing feels like a world that the artist has created, and even though people might not appreciate it or let the artist express it in the way that the artist would ideally want to, that's not going to stop them. So yeah, it feels like a piece that I feel like speaks to every artist ever, including me. But yeah. For me personally, as an artist, I always struggle with balance. I'm a college student as well as a artist and photographer. So I feel like for me, the metaphorical like water and fish blocking my artistic freedom is like school, obviously, because I can't put all the time that I want to into my art. But in the same way that I choose to overcome that is literally using my art for school, using my art for a creative purpose in school, using the fact that I'm in school to my advantage in creating my art. And when I do that, I'm literally making my own world. When I'm taking photos or creating videos, I'm like in my own space, creating my own world. So actually it's like a perfect visual representation for that and how I feel. Yeah.
So I see Ashika, and she's in the clouds. This seems like nighttime. There's stars, there's a sun, and there's a lot of cute fish. It seems like a stream of water, and it's covering her mouth. Yeah. So when I look at it, it makes me think of like dreams, and like just because it's in the night and she's sitting on clouds, and I feel like the cloud nine thing is associated with like dreaming, and also like the Sandman and like being in the sky. So it gives like dreams, it gives whimsical to me. And I think it's interesting how the mouth is covered. I feel like that says something. What does it say? I don't know. Maybe like how we don't really have control when we're dreaming, because that's really our subconscious that like takes over. And so whatever we're internalizing, whatever we're thinking, like that's what's going to come out in your dream, and you can't necessarily filter it the way you can filter in real life. So yeah, that's what I think when I see that. And then the fish, I don't know, like they're just pretty. Okay. I think it goes back to what I was saying before, but if I had to sum it in a sentence, let me think. I think I would say you're fully yourself when no one's watching. As my like one word, based off of the description I said earlier.
Okay, and then let's say we replaced me with you.
Ooh.
How would that definition change?
I think that I think it would stay the same, but now it changes in the sense that I know the things that I don't say aloud, right? So it makes it more, I mean, obviously it's always going to be personal if it's myself, but now it's like, because when it's you, I don't know what those thoughts are, you know what I'm saying? And I can guess and I can infer, but like I don't know all of your life, and I don't know like every single thing that's going on with you. But when it's replaced with me, because it's me, I know that stuff. So when I look at the photo, or when I look at the painting, that would make me think of those situations in my life, if that makes sense. Like, just like, I mean, honestly, because this gives more like dream than nightmare, I think I would probably lean more on like happier moments in life, or like things that are meaningful to you in a deeper way that people don't, like that you're the only one who can really get how meaningful it is to you. Yeah, I would say that. I also find it interesting how you're wearing a suit. Like, I don't know if, yeah, like I don't know if you meant, I find that very interesting, because obviously that's more masculine. And I mean, not to say that you, like, I feel like your style leans a little bit more feminine. So it's interesting that you decided to put yourself in a suit. I don't know if you're saying, like...
What do you think the suit means?
It gives, like, androgyny. Like, I don't know. I guess, like, when you're in your, like, dream state or whatever, you're breaking constructs. Because, like, obviously gender is a construct. Feminine, masculine is a construct. So, like, that doesn't have a place in your dreams because you're just really yourself. Like, you don't fit in one singular box. So yeah, I guess I would say that for that. I'm still trying to figure out the fish. I don't know. They're pretty though. I guess like stream of thought. Oh, stream of thoughts. And fishes are in a stream. Okay. I vibe with that. Okay, that's all I have to say.